Okay, Deb, as always, I love, love, love being in your space because your background is just one of the most divine backgrounds I've ever seen. Thank you so
Oh,
much for being here.
oh, thank you. It's a real pleasure for me to be here with you. Thank you for asking me.
Yes, I love your story. I love your journey. And before we dive in, do you want to share a little bit about the work that you do?
Sure. So, in a nutshell, I'm a yoga teacher and an Ayurvedic practitioner and a mentor for women. And I've been on this path. I've been in business teaching and so forth over 40 years.
Mm.
And, you know, I've taught so many different programs, thousands of classes, one-on-ones. But because of my story, I just continued as I evolved and grew into more becoming me, a really happy, healthy woman in her late 60s, that I really felt this calling to support women to just really love themselves because I had such a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
Um, in my story, you know, there was a lot of abuse in my history, two marriages and divorces. So that all certainly has influenced, you know, what I do, what I'm really passionate about, and how I have really been in the trenches and I've applied everything that I've studied. I've been studying since I was 15. This started for me when I was 15 with my mom in skincare. So, skincare is another great love of mine, which I bring into my stuff. But, you know, I've just applied all of the teachings along the way to my life. And so, when I speak about the things that I feel really are so vital for us to do on a regular basis, it's so much about from my own experience. And I'm sure most, if not all, teachers and people in this field teach from that place. But that really is what helps me to feel really grounded and sure that even though we're all different, there's some fundamental things that are just really, really essential to me anyway. On my path, what's worked for me.
Absolutely. And I think that's what so many of us do as healers or healthcare practitioners or coaches or even therapists. I guess a lot of us go into the service-based industry because we want to help other people heal through a lot of times what we've had to heal through ourselves. I guess they say
Yeah,
you teach what you need to learn, right?
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So
yeah,
for me, anxiety,
yeah.
insecurity, not good enough,
Yep. All
kind
the
of the typicals, don't love myself.
Yes, which is so interesting because so many of these things, I always say too, building a business, it brings
Hmm.
up all of your stuff, right? Like I think 1 year of building a business is like 10 years of therapy because we have to work through all of this, the insecurity, the fear, the self-doubt, the lack of confidence, the not feeling worthy of money. I mean, there's so much there, right? It's
So
so
much. Yeah.
so much. So you're currently inside of Soul Business Accelerator, and we are celebrating your fifth or sixth client now in your
Seven.
seventh client now in your new program that we helped you create. Oh, Deborah, that's amazing.
It is
Amazing.
amazing. It
And
is amazing.
it's
This
amazing.
program is amazing.
Yes,
And
I
I
know.
just really want to say that.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so seven clients at, I think you said you're charging 3,500 right now, right?
3,200,
So you've well earned your investment back and then some.
and
Um,
then some.
and then some. Do you want to just share a little bit about why you decided to join Soul Business Accelerator and of course some of the things that have really helped you to make this shift to start being able to work with clients in this way?
Yeah. So I was at a place in my business. I have my own business. It's the Ayurveda Yoga Center, um, where I had developed a mentoring program for women, but I wasn't really clear. I had taken maybe 15 women through it, but it wasn't quite. right yet. And when I came upon I don't even remember where I first learned about you.
Yeah, I can't
It
remember.
was, I don't know if it was on social media or if it was an email, but I was at a place where I'm really ready. I know that I really want to concentrate part of my business. I have a membership and other things, but I really wanted to focus on one-to-one mentoring for women for all the reasons that we've discussed. So when I listened to your video, it was the right time and you were the right person, and this was absolutely the right program. I could just tell from you, it's got to feel right. And I just so resonated with who you are. You're down to earth, just the beautiful spirit that you are, and yet really accomplished at this point. And yet the way you speak about it is so grounded and hands-on. There was something that just there was not a moment of hesitation, which is rare for me. I really didn't even have to think. It's like, this is it. I just know it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that so much.
It's so true. And the if I may, I just go on a little bit about
Please
that.
go for it. Yeah, please, please, please. There's a lot of women that watch these interviews and they are in this situation, where you were like, can I make this work? Will this program work for me? Can I make my business work? So all the words that you're sharing will be so helpful.
So the support in this program is incredible. I'm not saying this from an ego place.
Right.
I've been in this a long time. I've done a ton of programs. This just really stands out to me. The support, number one,
You're not just a number.
no,
Yeah.
like you can really feel right away that people care,
Yeah.
like what you're saying.
Yeah.
So between the support within the Facebook group, where you
Mhm.
can ask anything, and the replies and the weekly coaching calls,
Mhm.
and all of the videos and the trainings in the program, just step by step. For me, I needed more clarity. I needed to really shift my mindset a bit. Still, I was all right, but I could, I needed to go a little bit more like Debbie Keene and $100,000. It hadn't quite matched up inside me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Deborah Keene, 100, I'm on my way.
Well, yes, you are absolutely on your way.
I'm on my way. And so the mindset and the confidence. But I will just say the things that really, for me, helped create this. And I haven't even done all the three main ways to really grow. I've done it through what I'm going to speak about here. So this is what I know.
Perfect.
The practice of developing your signature program. Now, I had already developed it, but I got so clear and that exercise, and it took me a few weeks.
This is the exercise in Soul Business Accelerator module 3 that you're talking about. How do we create this 90-day transformational program? Yeah.
Right, like
Yep.
step by step.
Correct. Yep. Yeah. I love that process. I think it's so powerful for so many women.
Yeah. So I got really clear, and not only in my one-on-one, but I am already designing my women's program.
Yes, you
I
are.
know.
I'm
Yeah.
exciting.
And the other thing is the workshop,
The
and
signature
just
workshop.
developing the workshop and
Yeah.
creating the workshop.
Yeah.
That's the bomb.
Yeah. I agree. That is how I built my business to multiple six figures, was the signature workshop. It works for so many reasons. It brings clients in just in beautiful, non-salesy service and like it's just gorgeous way to attract your clients.
That's it. that's what did it. So for me, I did a workshop in my studio here in my property.
Mhm.
I've only taught that workshop one time
Mhm.
so far. And there
Mhm.
were 4 women that came in from that. And it's because I really did the exercises. I took the time to develop it and get it really succinct.
Yeah.
And that is just amazing.
Yeah, and for anyone who's watching, that's the signature workshop that we help you to create inside of SBA. Yeah.
And there's so much support to help to create that.
Yeah.
From the support you all provide, from helping you come up with your mission statement, or
Mhm.
you're really refining that. For anyone, I don't mean to go into much about this, but I will just say for anyone who's really wanting support and really, is ready, it's unbelievable. Like every step of the way. So you're not alone. You're not alone. I wasn't alone trying to figure things out. And is this the right thing? It's like I could just ask on the calls, on the live calls, or write in the Facebook group. And one of your coaches, Mandy, helped me come up with the title of my program.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
really get it succinct, so it's not too wordy. I can be too wordy. It's like boom.
Yeah. 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 They're so good at that. Well, and I think too, us as healers or coaches or healthcare practitioners, we feel our medicine is to help others to heal and to create transformation in their lives. And we want so badly to be able to do that and to work with clients and I was the same when I started out. I just wanted to work with my clients, but until we learn the business side of things, and we don't know what we don't know, building a business is a muscle. It's a skill set. We have to learn it. It's not knowledge that's just naturally within us. And so we don't know what we don't know, but it's like bring the roadmap in and learn how to do business in the right way. And you can actually really enjoy the business side of things. It doesn't have to feel painful. It doesn't have to be a slog on social media, and you're probably someone to speak to this, but I love doing the workshops. I love and it works. It brings clients into my business. So it's like the way that we build our business can also be healing for other people and can also be very transformational and getting yourself off of social media and doing workshops or getting onto podcasts or getting published in the media and being seen. It's just, I think, such a beautiful way that also helps to heal people while we're building our business at the same time. It's just a little bit of a different way of doing things.
Yes, absolutely. And that is another reason that I really was drawn to your program, because it wasn't on social media. I'm
Yeah.
on social, I have Instagram and Facebook, not very many followers. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
Teaching, like I love teaching. That's
Mhm.
where that's where I shine in me. And so that's where that workshop and just being able to be me and share in a way that your program helps step by step
Mhm.
to organize, outline, to organize, get your thoughts, get really clear. So by the time when you deliver it, my experience, and I've taught a ton of things, but that workshop, I mean, to have 4 women sign up, I did just what you said. I just followed your steps. There was no big sales. At
Yes.
the end, I mentioned a little bit about my program. I passed around a sheet. Sign up if you want to have a complimentary call. Let's just get on. I mean, really, you,
It's so beautiful. I
it
know.
is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So then if someone were thinking about joining Soul Business Accelerator, and they're on the fence, what would you say to them?
I I would say if you really, you gotta do the, if you're ready, if you really want, if you know that you really want to develop your program, don't wait a minute. This will be one of the best investments you could make. And
Oh,
that is absolutely the truth. I could get teary-eyed about it.
oh, me
This
too.
is so from my heart. This is one of the best experiences you will have. And yeah, it's hard. But you've got support all along the way, and you're with other women that are on the same path with you. And there's no way. If you just do what you say to do, you just keep going, boom, bada boom.
One
It
step at a time.
one step at a time.
Yeah.
It's, you don't need to, I would say you don't need to search for another program.
It's all right in there.
It's all in there. You don't need to search what else might you choose.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
this, in my opinion,
Yeah.
this is it. It's like it was such an easy decision for me. So,
I adore you. Thank you so much. And I created this program because, for so many reasons, but because it was also, I suppose, what I needed at the time. I think we all have different reasons for wanting our business to work, and we all have different reasons for wanting that money and that income to come in. But I really, after now supporting hundreds of women to build their businesses at this point, when a woman is supported financially and she has 8 to 10,000 a month coming in, at minimum, and she has this freedom of, she doesn't have to worry and spend so much time and energy on how am I going to pay my bills or where are the next clients going to come from. There's something that happens to her, and she then steps so much more powerfully into her work and into her medicine. And I think, for me, it was, I needed to get my business to 10,000 a month so that I could leave my marriage and leave my job. And we all have our own reasons, but I needed there to be a roadmap, and I didn't find it anywhere out there. And so that's really why I created this, was just to speed up the process of just focus on these needle moving revenue generating activities and let all the other BS out there go, and you will get there. So it's really also, I teach what I needed back, and it wasn't there.
and what you just said, I will also attest. I have stepped into my work because of this work that I've done with you and the others, even more powerfully.
Yeah.
And I had confidence, but there's something deeper in me that I can bring now. I don't really even have words. I think you just mentioned it. You just spoke about it beautifully.
Yeah.
So there's so much inner growth.
Yeah.
And even for those that have been on the path, I mean, I've been on this path a while. We're always growing, but I feel like that the 4 months was a big leap
Yeah.
within a short amount of time. So
Oh,
I just really thank you.
oh my gosh. Just thank you. You are such an inspiration. And Deborah is a great grandmother. I just want to be like you when I'm, you
No,
have this like very crone wise woman. Yeah, just thank you for being such an inspiration to women in so many ways. Do you want to share where we can find you? Where can we find you and your beautiful work and all the things?
oh, well, thank you for your kind words. Um, I'm living the life I love.
You are. You have
Yeah,
horses, you have beautiful property and Airbnb, you help heal women. I mean, oh my gosh, it's just amazing.
it is, and it's been a long slog,
Yeah.
right? You've had, we many of us, it's been a long slog, but here I am. And so my business is Ayurveda Yoga Center.com. Deborah Keene, Deborah, Deborah Keene. I'm in Maine, but I have things online. I have a studio here on my property in the country, and part-time Airbnb. I'm on Instagram. I don't have very many followers. I haven't figured that out, but that's one of the things I loved about your program. It didn't really
So
involve,
need it. Yep.
but it's Deborah Keene Yoga on
Beautiful.
Instagram, and Facebook is, I think it's under Ayurveda Yoga Center.
Amazing. Yes, that's the beautiful thing about social media is you can have it if you want it, and it's beautiful to have a presence, and we can share things on social media, but I think just to take the pressure off of having to find all of your clients on there is like huge. Yeah.
So I just want to thank you and your team so much. I feel so grateful.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much,
so
Deborah.
much love.